This week on Cougar Media News, we get an update on our sports with Tony, learn more about the employee shortage for local businesses, hear how our teachers judge the homecoming floats, and more. Cougar Media News starts now.
Hello PHS, I'm Olivia Rhoads.
And I'm Paige Serba, back with another episode of Cougar Media News. AP exam registration is now open. Forms are available from your AP teachers, the guidance website, and the information table outside the main office. The forms and payment are due to the guidance office by October 29th. This week, staff members Jordan and Paige interviewed PHS students from local businesses to see how the employee shortage has affected their work schedules.
Many businesses around the world are struggling to keep their employees due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Paige and I got the chance to speak with 3 PHS students on how the lack of employees has affected their work schedule.
So basically, I used to be able to work 3 days a week, 4 to 9, but due to understaffing, the store I usually work at in Hummelstown is only open from 10:45 to 4. So now I'm only able to work 1 week, which is just Sundays, and sometimes we're closed on Sundays, so sometimes I don't get to work at all. I think people should work at Chipotle because there are a lot of great benefits, such as if you work in Chipotle through college, they actually help pay for your college, about 10 grand a year. So we also provide 50% off of food when you're not working, and you also get a free meal every time you do work.
I work at Pizza 322 in Campbelltown. Basically, I have to work almost every day after school that I don't have any practice. And I'm basically like called in during the school day, and like sometimes my boss tries to get me to come in while I'm in school, and I have to tell them I'm still a student, I have to come into school. We've had a lot of people quit during COVID because they're just not making enough to support their families with everything that's been going on. So since I've been here during COVID, we've lost about 17 people. Mainly we have people from high school working, so there will be people around your age, and you get to meet people from other districts because not everybody here goes to Palmyra.
I work as a cashier at Redner's. A lot of the people I work with have to work more than they usually do because we are really short on cashiers. People should work at Redner's because it is really close to our community. It is not a far drive, and it's a pretty simple job, and pretty much anyone can do it.
Many local businesses are hiring as well. If you are looking for a job, head to Indeed.com to find the perfect job for you. This has been Paige Serba
And Jordan Taylor,
reporting for Cougar Media News.
Wow, that was really interesting. Just a reminder that all senior bios for the yearbook are due on Friday, October 22nd. You may drop off your bio in Mrs. Stroh's room 122.
Have you noticed the flamingos appearing in yards around town? Staff members Anna and Erin gave us a behind-the-scenes look at their flocking adventure.
Have you noticed flamingos popping up in people's yards around town? That's because they've been flocked by the PHS Mini Thon committee. Here's Emma DiGuglielmo to learn more.
Hi, my name is Emma DiGuglielmo, and I'm the senior overall leader of the Palmyra High School Mini Thon committee. Flocking is a fundraiser we started last year during COVID to remain socially distant but still keep in contact with friends and family. It's a fun way to surprise your friends, and you can flock their yard for only $15. So far, we have raised over $2,100, and we still have a few more weeks left to go, so order your flocking today.
There's still time to flock. Check out PHS Mini Thon social media for more information. This is Anna Miller and Erin McCafferty reporting for Cougar Media News.
Be sure to order your flamingos before the end of the day today.
Picture Day is Monday, October 18th. Students will be called into the library over the PA system to get their photos taken throughout the day.
The guidance counselors work really hard throughout the year to improve your high school experience. Tony and Trey took a look at how your counselors can help you succeed.
Many students don't know or haven't yet explored the opportunities the guidance office has to offer. It can help boost students' grades, make applying to college easier, and help students conquer the negative mental aspects of high school. I got the chance to sit down with some guidance staff and discuss the benefits it has to offer to students.
You would come to us for mapping out a plan for your 4 years of high school, selecting courses. Obviously, we do individual counseling. We also do referrals for students who need outside counseling. There's really no such thing as a normal guidance visit because everybody comes here for something different, okay? So it could be for academic reasons, it could be for social concerns, it could be for interpersonal concerns, personal. You'd either come into the guidance office and fill out a form by Mrs. Williams' desk, and you would select your counselor by alphabet as to who you're going to see, or you could email your counselor anytime if you would like to speak with them.
Make sure to check out the guidance webpage for further information. This is Trey Hilbert reporting for Cougar Media News.
Thank you to our counselors for the endless support.
Applications are now available for any junior or senior student with a cumulative 3.0 or higher GPA who is interested in applying for an outdoor education counselor. Applications can be picked up in the high school counseling office or can be printed off the middle school website under the outdoor education link. All applications will be due to the high school counseling office by Friday, October 22nd by 2:45 p.m.
Have you ever wondered how they pick a winner for the homecoming floats? This week, Alicia and Avery got an inside look on how they judge the floats.
Last Friday, we had our annual homecoming parade before the football game. Student government members worked hard to create their floats based on this year's theme of the 4 seasons. A winner was chosen by several teacher judges, including Mrs. Costello.
I've been judging probably the last 5 or 6 years. I used to be really involved with homecoming, so it's just kind of always been one of those things that I enjoy being a part of, and it's an easy way to still stay involved.
So the judges judge mostly based on like aesthetics. They look at how the float looks, how it looks compared to the other floats. They also judge how spirited the participants are on their floats, and they try to tell which floats took the most time and which people put in the most effort into the floats.
My biggest thing is school spirit. Just that they're engaged and excited about the float. My daughter is 6 and she loves to judge the floats with me. Her biggest thing is like, what are the things that they give out?
So we made Christmas cookies to get to the judge's sweet side, and we also had a dog, her name was Rosie, in order to just touch their hearts a little bit, because who doesn't love a dog? We wanted them to see not just what was on our float, but also who was around our float. The juniors this year got 3rd place, which is the best we've done since ever. We got last place freshman and sophomore year, so we did really good this year.
Congrats to the sophomore class for the win, and thanks to all the other classes for their hard work. This has been Avery Russell
and Alicia Battistelli
reporting for Cougar Media News.
Thanks, guys. Tony is here with another edition of the Cougar Sports Update.
What's up, PHS? I'm Tony Mansfield here with this week's Sports Update. On October 1st, our football team had a game to celebrate homecoming. They played against Redland High School and won with a score of 48-41. Last Friday, October 8th, the boys took on our rivals Hershey and won with a score of 21-7. Players that scored in the past 2 weeks were Richie Kowalski, Tony Mansfield, Max Klippa, Jake Daimling, Dylan Kreiner, and Levi Torre. Come support the Cougars tonight at one of the biggest games of the season, away at Cedar Cliff. October 5th and 7th, the boys soccer team played Hershey and Lower Dauphin and won both with a score of 2-0 and 1-0. Goals were scored by Kason Bixler and Owen Wazalewski. Monday, October 11th, the Cougars took on Waynesboro home and won with a score of 3-0. Goals were scored by Owen Wazalewski, Aiden Mark, and Kason Bixler. The Cougars are number 1 in the division, and we'll see them in the playoffs. October 5th, the girls soccer team played Hershey and lost with a score of 2-0. On the 7th and 9th, the team faced Lower Dauphin twice and lost with scores 3-1 and 1-0. But Monday, October 11th, the girls took on Waynesboro at home and won with a score of 2-0, goals scored by Delaney Miller and Maddie Julian. October 4th, our field hockey team took on East Pennsboro and won with a score of 2-1. Goals scored by Alexa Durr and Keely Bowers. They also played our rivals Hershey on Wednesday and won with 2-0, goals scored by Anna Miller and Katie Lentz. It was an exciting week for the girls tennis team as they traveled for the Mid-Penn Championship. Nitya Patel placed 5th in first singles. Bryn McCafferty placed 2nd in second singles. Evangeline Etnor placed 2nd in third singles. Sam Hauk and Daniela Offner lost a close match in the first round. Abby Coughlin and Marissa Nicholson placed 3rd in second double. And Nitya and Bryn are moving on to districts for doubles. Good luck, girls. That's all for this week's sports update. Stay tuned for next time.
Want to get involved in the thrifting trend? Staff member Faith Stretch gave us tips and tricks on the best ways to thrift.
Thrifting isn't just your grandma's hobby. It's a sustainable way to shop for affordable items. That's why I'm here to help you get the most bang for your buck. First tip, check out a variety of stores. Some collect different things than others. Second, step outside of your norm and browse multiple sections. The men's department is a great way to find baggy pants. Additionally, try to avoid Saturday and Sundays as those are their most packed days. Last but not least, don't forget there's way more than clothing. Thrift stores have a great selection of books, decor, seasonal items, and more. P.S. Don't forget to bring a bag. This has been Faith Stretch reporting for Cougar Media News.
Thanks, Faith. Those are some great tips.
Have you heard about the Macaron shop on Main Street? Staff member Katie Kuiper got the chance to talk to the owner of Sweet Velvet Macarons to learn more.
Chance to visit a local business here in Palmyra, Sweet Velvet Macarons. I talked to owner Sarah to learn a little bit more about her business.
I started this business in 2018. Macaron is a French confection. Some people call it a cookie, but it's really a confection because it's made of meringue and almond flour. So it's kind of like a little crispy on the outside and soft like a cake inside. Every month our menu changes, but we have 20 flavors available every single day that we're open. Come in the store, and you can also order online to pick up, reserve your order on our website.
So my experience at Sweet Velvet was a good one. The people there were super nice. My favorite ended up being raspberry. My other two favorites were the chai pumpkin and the toasted marshmallow. Head over to Sweet Velvet Macarons to try them out for yourself.
Thanks, Katie. Those look delicious.
And that's all we have for you this week, PHS. Stay tuned next week for another episode of Cougar Media News.